Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another Silver Palace reaction video. And as you're all aware, this game is really doing a lot of preparation when it comes to their second CBT. Yes, they came out with an entire trailer just a couple of days ago. That one was amazing. And now they've got the actual beta test gameplay. And I've had the opportunity to actually play the first beta. Got a bit of a rundown of some of the combat mechanics, how it feels. So I'm excited to see what some of the updates were in this newest iteration, and just take a look at, well, everything new that this game is going to provide. It is only 2 minutes and 50 seconds, though, which, you know, could be short and sweet. Could feel like we're being, you know, could feel like we want to see a bit more. But let's go ahead and get right on into it. Is this in, like, low frames for everybody watching? Or is there, like, something fucked up with my computer? Because, like, the frames feel, like, kind of slow? Yeah, this... Okay. So it's laggy for everybody.
An enchanting tune. Not dancing to it would be a crime.
I mean, other than that, I like it. Oh, yeah, the frames are better now. What the fuck? Was it just lagging when she was on the screen, or was it like, did they like mess up for like that one rendering? Yeah, because everything else seems like good. So they got like the whale Hindenburg. That's a cool aesthetic. Yeah, that's a cool aesthetic. I feel like this game is definitely offering a look and a feel that no other gacha game is currently able to replicate or even kind of like get close to. And I feel like the closest gacha games that we have right now, it's like Reverse 1999, right? Probably Reverse 1999 is like the closest to this style, but like that's like a 2D game that like, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks like a prestige area. And again, the rendering and the stuff, it looks good. It was just dog shit for the first 10 minutes, for the first like 10 seconds of the video. That's crazy.
The curtain falls.
Oh, the horse flies now. Okay, the horse is now a Pegasus. Cool. Okay, well, that in lore makes sense. Like a Pegasus is just one step up from a horse, right?
Thus have I come to thee.
You're a woman of many faces. Which is the real you?
No, it's just laggy when she's on the screen.
Don't spoil the moment.
I'm not sure how I feel about this guy. Yeah, this is where yeah, the male, I feel like the male model over here looks like it could use a little bit of work. That looks I don't know what it is. The guy looks like he looking kind of feminine.
Not that it matters.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Oh, this looks cool. Why does the NPC look better than the character? Like, I'm sorry. The design of this, like, NPC looks better than that character that they just showed. This over here, this looks like some shit from, like, a AAA, like, NPC from, like, a, I don't know, a game released in, like, 2028. Bro, this guy's, like, kind of mogging everybody else in the... This guy's kind of mogging everybody else in the game.
Instead of trite questions, what you should be concerned.
I'm liking that they're showing the UI as well in between the stuff, because we're getting like a look at, I guess, whatever this part of like the, this looks like some sort of like gear upgrade screen. And then we had like, I guess, interrogations, or almost like, you can see that there are like stats and stuff, right? In like the star. I find this stuff to just be like fascinating, right? They're really doing a lot of like, this gameplay in particular, it looks really, really, really interesting.
This on purpose?
Yo, Simon, appreciate the 5 subs, brother man.
Instead of trite questions, what you should be concerned with.
Oh, you got surgery. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I think this is an autopsy. I think that person's dead, but great. We can do this as well. No, I feel like this stuff just looks very cool. The vibes and like the, I don't know, it's like the is vibes the right word? They feel immaculate. The immersion in this game is very high. I think that's one of the biggest things I can call out from CBT1. The immersion feels good.
Is how this dance of ours will end.
Oh boy, they got chests too. Bro, those are fat ass pieces. And you want to know what I can appreciate, bro? They actually make the kids just look like kids. Azure Premilia, take notes. They just make the kids look like regular kids. W right here. Awesome.
As ambiguous as always, but I've come to expect that.
Oh, I guess they got like, bro, isn't this like that one game where like there was like a bug? There was like a bug where like the dude was able to make, there were like a bunch of animals playing at a table, right? And like there was a bug where somebody was able to like take their dude's head and like stretch their neck out, and he was just like over there like looking at the person's cards like that. Like that's what this game reminds me of.
Shh. Dive any deeper, and you may.
Yeah, Liar's Den. Yeah. Just like they need to put a reference to that in the game. They need to put a reference to that in the game while you're playing that game. Like somebody like fucking like a character does that.
Just drown.
I will say there was no combat, right? It was just all exploration, character menus, kind of like side activities and stuff, right? But there wasn't a single fight in there.
You were utterly unprepared for the incoming disaster.
That's because it's coming now.
This case is a clue that I'm interested in. I'll accept the investigation.
From cankered soil was the beauteous shell built.
Wait, are they not showing the combat?
They live unwooed and unrespected. Fate. The rain drowns out the wailing and washes away the blood.
Hold your horses.
No, it's there. It's there, guys. It's there. It's there. Relax.
First, we've something more important to do. I shall return to that place, find the culprit, and end this once and for all.
Such fair creation.
I'm like scared to see, like, it's kind of like cut in between everything. We'll watch it again in a bit.
Time and again, undone by fate's changing course. Only thy eternal summer shall not fade.
Okay, so I guess what we're seeing at this point is that they are releasing with quite a few characters. Bro, did they just play like everyone's old?
What answer do you hope to find?
No male MC. So, this is the response to the no male MC statements. They actually showed him off, like, right somewhere in here. He shows up for a little bit. But the male MC also got their own trailer. Yeah, they show up like... Yeah, they show up here. Look, the fucking timing is immaculate, is it not? So, yes, the male MC is here. Don't worry about it. And their most recent video, guys, is an entire goddamn showcase, or entire goddamn thing about the male MC. Yeah, I don't see the CBT in the trailer. Okay, all right. Mods, go... Send him to horny jail. From what I've been seeing over here, it looks like they didn't dive that much into the combat. However, I think that's fair to say because they might have already had like a lot of combat showcases over here in like this 5-minute video where they, you know, basically are just doing like live gameplay on the screen. So I feel like that's probably what's coming up next, knowing that that's been sort of like the release cycle for the game. Trailer, then like the gameplay. Maybe they're gonna have like even more in-depth gameplay over here. Because what this looked like to me was, yes, This is 100% gameplay, but a lot of what we're seeing is actually like the story, the cutscenes, all of that, like kind of like the hype moments. And of course, I think the biggest part is all the stuff outside of the game, because combat is definitely just like one piece of the pie, right? And I don't think that the combat in Silver Palace is anything that's going to like, you know, get people going to like, oh, like rave about it, but it's also not something that's going to take away from the game actively, which is a problem for a lot of gacha games. This game, I think from what we're seeing over here, they're focusing a lot on the story because, well, the story is a big driving part of this game. You can tell that it's like very sort of, the narrative is extremely important over here just for the first couple of minutes of actually playing it because it's so story driven. And so to me, I think they're definitely doing a lot to like build up the hype. I think the appeal of this game is definitely like the setting, and boy, oh fucking boy, do they do a lot of setting reveals over here. So yeah, now the moment that I wanted to review again is like when all the combat starts, just to see like if I can get any big updates as to what's been going on.
Conquered soil was the beauty.
Yeah, you can see it. It kind of like the tempo kind of like increases
they
here.
live on Wu. And
Yeah, it's like about here.
Faith.
So that looked like one of the bosses. So yeah, I guess we're gonna be fighting some big mommies over here.
The rain drowns out the wailing.
All right, let's see what we got.
Away the blood.
So we're gonna get beat up by a bunch of dudes. We're gonna fall out of the blimp. And then I get... Is that the other man? Is that the other main character? Yeah, that's the male MC, and we're the female one right now. So I guess the male MC... Oh yeah, your opposite side is gonna have an active role in the game. I think they're actually your older sibling, or something like that.
Hold your horses.
Okay. There we go. We got the parry. Let's see it. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
First, we've something
Yeah, every game has that now.
more important to do.
It's basically the same thing as like a dodge.
I shall return to that place, find the culprit, and end this once and for all.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing a lot of boss variety as well. Now, the last thing I kind of want to take a look at over here is all the different ults. That looks like one.
Only thy eternal summer
Maybe
shall
not.
fade.
Okay, so we all saw this in a different trailer. The one released right before this, she also hits this pose. But part of me is thinking that, like, this is her ult. Like, she's playable, and this is her ult. Cinderella, for example, right, is also a playable character, but she's also, spoiler warning, the first boss of the game. So this is also another, like, enemy in the most recent trailer. Like she is, like, the bad guy here. Like, we're trying to stop her. We're trying to stop her, right? And then she just, bro, she does the same. Yeah, she's, like, fighting us and stuff, right? She's there. And I think she also hits this pose in that trailer. And I assume she also hits this during her ultimate. Yeah, this was like her ultimate animation. That's another one right there. Wait, was that the Cantarella? Okay, what does she do? Oh, yeah, that's her. Oh, she just kicks up to the ceiling. Oh, yeah, okay, so she blows up the battlefield. And that's Cinderella right there. Yeah, she goes kind of crazy, blows shit up. I don't know, the ultimates actually look very good to me. I think that's the part that's really standing out. The ultimates look really nice. I'll take back what I said about this guy. He kind of does actually have one of the more aura farming ults. Like VFX wise, this is kind of nuts. I think VFX wise, that's kind of nuts. They're like short and sweet, but they're actually pretty good. Because you want to know one thing I've actually realized from playing a lot of Wuthering Waves? And I know some of y'all might have critiques for this. Sometimes when the ultimate animations are really long, it can get kind of annoying. Like, really long old animations, even if they pause time, they can get kind of annoying when you're, like, doing them, like, over and over and over again. So, to me, I kind of like the shorter ones. I'll see how, like, the combat feels with, like, the new sort of, like, pacing it looks like it's got going on over here. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of do want to see more. But from what I've seen over here, I mean, it looks like a solid game. I didn't personally get into it enough to fully, like, sort of feel out the end game, feel out the sort of, like, what's it called? The gameplay flow from all these different menus. But from what I experienced, I don't think anybody truly has seen, like, the full potential of the system. So I'm gonna wait and see just how this game is like fleshing out when it comes to the whole overarching experience, and then kind of like go from there, right? Because to me, the combat was solid enough. The combat was solid enough to keep going with, and it's not something that actively takes away from the game. And remember, in the era of potential games, you still gotta make sure you're taking what a game is offering you with a grain of salt. And what I'm saying over here is that I'm seeing stuff, and I've played stuff that's better than AKE, right? It's been better than NTE. Those games, for example, right? AKE's combat, I personally liked it. I could see why you don't. Because it's like, you're only controlling one character the whole time. It's AI controlled, and it's kind of just like, you know, pressing chain buttons after each other. NTE literally just feels like WuWa, but worse. This game is different enough and has enough unique mechanics and has enough unique gameplay where it doesn't feel like just WuWa, but worse. It feels like it's putting its own unique spin. And I think the best part about it, at least from what I've seen, is that there's actually variety in how the characters fight. Like, there's a person with, like, a gun, and, like, you're, like, playing a third-person shooter instead of, like, you know, the lockdown sort of combat that other characters have. And that type of variety, as long as they're able to carry it through, I think it has potential to actually be a sort of, like, difference maker in the space. But for now, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any of that. And I personally think that the devs probably could have gone for a, like, longer 5-minute trailer where they show all of these pieces, right? Because this is good. It's good that they show the sort of like non-combat stuff, but actually getting like a live overworld sort of like walkthrough of maybe like a mission or something like that, or a small encounter, would probably have helped out a lot over here too. But instead, we got to see one of the main characters just being a lesbian the whole time, which I think some people really like. But, you know, at the end of the day, comparatively trailer-wise, bro, I feel like this one was like so much better, it was like unreal. I'm like honestly like a little disappointed in this one, just because I feel like they really could have gone in a lot more and gotten people a lot more excited. So, yeah, I don't know. It feels I know I said this game has a lot of potential. I don't think they lived up to it fully with what's going on in here. This one though, absolute fucking cinema in comparison. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.